Hi and welcome to TMG Movie Reviews. I'm Rick.
I'm Andrew, and today we're discussing The In Crowd from 2000, directed by Mary Lambert. A psychological thriller that wasn't terribly thrilling. Laura Harrington was so great, and Mulholland Drive here is this typical psycho.
The newly escaped mental patient who gets in with loads of
rich bratty kids, the 90210 kids.
In this sort of film, I think she'd have to be likeable, and from the first time we meet her, I didn't find her very relatable.
No, I couldn't relate to the character. I didn't feel any sympathy or empathy for her situation. As the story progressed and she starts to unravel the mysteries, I wasn't thrilled. I didn't sort of think, oh, good for you, keep going, you figure it out. It was just more a case of looking at the watch, stopping to check Facebook, thinking, oh Jesus, how much longer is this on for? Because there's no engagement in these characters. They're one-dimensional, they're not three-dimensional, they're not written in a way that makes them engaging.
The one thing I can say is Susan Ward's character, who plays Brittany, I mean, she's like a grade A psycho. Even though you're not fully behind Adrien, by comparison, I think you do sort of root for her slightly more because Susan Ward, she makes Regina George look like a nice girl.
She has a reason for doing the crimes she commits, and
it's a stupid reason. She is good looking though.
That's the one thing that she's got going in her favour. The cast is great looking, which can only go so far. From like Fatal Attraction, you empathise with Glenn Close because she's been essentially, thrown aside by Michael Douglas. He doesn't want to know her. And so that's what you're looking for in a film like this. You're looking for a character who's been, abused and battered and has reasons for doing what they do, and so you can empathise, but you never feel that, and that's where it falls apart for me.
Yeah, for me, it's just got so many sort of cliches of this sort of horror thriller. I mean, Brittany's character overhears everything and sees everything. They can't get anything past her, but people will be having some random conversation and then it'll pull away and she'll just be sat in a chair sort of listening. Why would she be sat there?
Yeah, why would she be sat? You wouldn't be.
She just sits around in places waiting for people to talk about her.
I did not like this film at all. I thought it was very boring, very badly acted. It's 2 stars from me. It was very close to being a 1 star, but it's not so bad that it was just irredeemable. It's not Armageddon.
Yeah, I'm not going to go sort of as low as that. I mean, it didn't stand out to me as a brilliant film, but it was okay for what it was. It just wasn't anything special. So for that reason, I'll give it a 3. It was a passable movie if you watched it and you didn't pay too much attention, even though it's a thriller and you're probably meant to pay attention.
Yeah.
Like Andrew said, it's all about sort of good-looking kids and their problems.
Gossip. We reviewed Gossip, and that's a teen thriller. That's much better.
Single white female.
Single white female, the original, not the sequel. The sequel's rubbish, but the original Single White Female, which is a far, far better film about a sort of a dangerous relationship between 2 women. I would like to review that in the future.
Yeah.
I love Single White Female. This
is a movie we actually got requested to review, but yeah, sadly it just wasn't. It wasn't one that clicked for us. If you like this review, please make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to check out our future reviews. And until next time, thanks for watching.
Thank you and goodbye.